Hello, say hi.
Welcome back. It's a vlog.
It's a vloggy
And
vlog.
Today we are with Ford South Africa for the launch of their new offering.
Yes.
The Ford Territory Dark Edition. I'm going to be unpacking some of the features for you so you can see what's new compared to the Ford Territory that you know. But it's a different launch this time. We are heading to Reef City and I'm not alone.
It's a family trip.
They've accepted us to come with the whole entire family. So Bonola, say hi. Bonola is there, Funkas is there, wife is there, and we're going to be doing some cool stuff today at Reef City. So stay tuned as we take you through our day and come. Oh wow! Tired of one person arriving at home.
I know.
Okay, cool. Some grocery bags. We're gonna give you some
Okay, cool.
drinks and things later on.
Can I see your name tag, Nolo? What is it written? Turn it around. Wow, VIP.
Are you a VIP?
Cool, yeah.
Pass that on to you as well. There's two there.
Yeah. What do you think of the food? Look at
It
that.
looks divine.
It is.
Looks divine. And I'm one person who's a bit picky when it comes to food. But this looks like a spread with heaven. So super excited.
Yeah.
Excited for it. Let's see if the girls will, how much of the girls will have.
Yeah.
But
We're at
yeah,
this
I'm excited for I'm excied for this.
What do you think of this
excursion.
place?
It's nice, eh? It's hidden.
Yeah. It's called Culinary Table. Culinary Table. Culinary Table. Something like that.
Culinary.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to figure out what the girls are gonna eat. Because when you're with kids, it's a bit
Yeah.
of
I
a...
don't know what this is. I'm gonna try give them what I have and see if they enjoy it.
Yeah.
So much.
Wanna try egg? Try an egg, Mama?
Guys, if there's one thing you need to know about traveling with OEMs or car manufacturers, listen, they will feed you. These people will spend tons and tons of rands on making sure that you are fed. But at the end of the day, I mean, it's the great hospitality that we always appreciate. From here, we're heading out to Reef City. But before that, we're going to be hearing from Neil Hill, who is the chairman of Ford Motor Company in Southern Africa, if not the whole entire Africa. This is a big guy. This is the guy who says yes or no. Yeah. Let's hear from him.
Along, and joining us one year. Today's a special day for us because we're launching a new variant. So it's also an evolution of the Territory lineup. And Territory is really becoming a cornerstone of our passenger vehicles, and I think that it's growing in its presence in the market. Very excited about it launching and introducing Territory Dark Edition. Has really become a powerful statement in a family-focused SUV lineup in probably one of the most competitive segments in the South African market. When you think about the number of new entrants that have just bombarded this particular segment, it's absolutely phenomenal. And it's just it's our continuous way of just refining the product that we offer and what we do.
And I mean, he's right. I mean, this Ford Territory is competing with the likes of Omoda. Now you've got Bojeto, and you've got all these other Beijing is also part of the list. And you've got all these other Chinese brands that are entering the market that are competing for the same segment, because it has been proven in the past couple of years that people are moving away from saloons or sedans and they're going for SUVs or small compact SUVs or crossovers, if you like. So this guy is really competing with a number of vehicles that are in the market. And the price that it's coming at, I think it's quite competitive, but obviously it can be undercutted by some of the Chinese brands. But at the end of the day, a lot of people still prefer to go with the known brand that they can rely and trust on.
In terms of our performance, we're very happy with the performance that we've seen coming through so far. So a year on the market, we sold 1,300 vehicles, just over 1,300 vehicles. And, you know, it's been a lot of hard work that's gone into re-establishing Ford in the passenger space. It was an area of the market that we were very well known for. We had a lot of product offerings.
Let me remind you of those product offerings that they had. The Fiesta. Guys, people love the Fiesta. You still see a lot of Fiestas on the road. You still had the Ford Focus and the mighty Ford Focus ST. Listen, there was a lot of passenger vehicles that came from Ford before they came with the big SUVs like the Everest as well as the Rangers. They were known as, we can also throw in the Figo in the picture. They were known for that. So for them to reestablish themselves into the passenger or a crossover SUV like a Ford Territory like this for a small compact SUV, listen, I think they've done well. It's a good car. It looks good on the seats. The seats have been refined on this one, and you've got the same trim that you usually find on the Ford Wildtrak, whether it's the Wildtrak X or being the Everest Wildtrak or even the Ranger Wildtrak. You will see the orange trimmings there. And then now at the back, in terms of the boot space, you've got 448 liters of boot space when the seats are up, as well as 1,422 liters of boot space when the seats are folded down. So here we're about to hit the road to Gold River City, and this will give you a bit of perspective of how the boot space looks like. You can see me throwing in a car seat there for the small child, so that also lets you know that we've got an ISOFIX points that are on both seats at the back. So now we're going to be throwing in some of the stuff that we're carrying there. So this will give you a bit of an idea and the practicality.
Show me how excited you are. Give me a dance.
So we're about to hit the road to Gold River City, but we thought let's just show you a couple of features. You've got a 12.5 inch screen there, seamless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto ready. You also got wireless charging, and that's the POV. You've got your panoramic sunroof that gives you a bit of a much more bigger car feel when you are in there.
It has that premium feel to it. It really has that premium feel.
So the car also does have a couple of driving modes. You can get eco, you have sport, you've got normal mode, and when you swap on the screen you'll be able to unpack all those features there. I must say the interior now has a little bit of much more character than the previous Territory Titanium that we had. Here's another cool feature that I think you must know before we move on with this video.
Vehicle, like you normally would close the vehicle. I'm going to press it once. I'm going to press it twice. And then I'm going to, for the third time, it should start. Remote start. Now, I think I left out the best part of our vehicle. We've got the rear view camera, but this one has a 360-degree camera.
It will cost you 733,000 to drive one of these as your daily drive or for your family or as an additional car inside your yard. Too much talking. Can we now head to Gold Reef City so people can start having fun and you guys can also see what we got up to? Tango. Safety belt on.
No, that's like that.
Also, if you haven't subscribed, this is the opportunity to subscribe, like, share, and comment. We really, really do appreciate your feedback. And as always, we promise to make the content much better. And we see your comments and likes. Tango. Driving impressions, we are cruising on the highway. You know what you should have done? We should have actually hit reset of the range of the fuel, but it's unfair to do it when you're already on the highway, because whatever number you're gonna get is obviously gonna be low, right? But currently we are averaging 8.6 to the 100. This is a car, considering its size, I think we should be able to drop it down to about 7.5, 7.4, somewhere there. Driving impressions, the car feels really comfortable. It's solid, it's sitting. There is not too much tire noise coming through from the outside or even wind noise from the outside. I must say the panoramic sunroof makes it feel a little bit much more bigger. Also, you've got your system that appears on the mirror when you're about to overtake and all of that, which increases your safety features into the car. And multifunctional steering wheel if you wanna do your assistive lane keeping or your cruise control, or if you want to change your track or anything like that. But you also have this button which you can use to assign to any shortcut of yours. Say your shortcut wants to be, if you want to switch the car into sports mode or something like that, or switch on auto hold, whatever the case may be, you can use this button to change all of that. And I love the fact that the feel of the car feels really comfortable. Nothing is far. My cup holders are here if I want to grab my water. My driving, my gear change or my gear stick, in this case, there's no longer a gear stick. It's like a round knob that you can turn that almost looks like a volume, but your volume is here. You've got your electronic handbrake, you've got auto stop start, and then you also have your phone functionality, music, and all of that. It feels really good. For the pricing of 733 as a range topping, I mean, it's still up to you. You still get all these bells and whistles of a big screen and some of all these nice things. The only thing you're not getting from the top of the range is the panoramic sunroof. You're not getting the 360 camera, but you do get a reverse camera. Here you also have a wireless charging. You also have a USB port as well as a Type-C port. At the back you still have the same two USB, one USB, one Type-C. And yeah, I think also the brushed chrome on the handles make it feel much more premium. And it's an overall, I'll say, good car. We can only, speak about longevity of cars after like a long while, because cars need to stand the test of time. We're seeing a whole lot of Rangers on the road. We're seeing a lot of Focuses on the road. We're seeing the Figos and the Fiestas. Fiesta, in my opinion, is one of Ford's greatest invention in terms of longevity of, a car that's not troublesome. So we can only hope that the Territorial as well is giving you the same features. So yeah. As we arrived at Gold Reef City, kind reminder that Gold Reef City is situated in Johannesburg, South Africa, and it's one of the biggest amusement parks, if it's not the only one, because I don't think there's another bigger one here. There are plenty of rides that you can enjoy here. There's plenty of restaurants. Another thing that I think people should know about is that Gold Reef City, when it's not school holidays, it's usually packed to the rafters. Especially this ride that you're seeing on the screen, which is called the Anaconda, which will give you twists and turns and make you realize that even as a grown man, you will scream for your mum. And for your convenience, when you're parking, you've got a crispy clean 360-degree camera for your assistance. And look at how effective that is. It moves. Also, you've got nice guarding parking lines that assist you when you're parking. But here, are we excited? Here we are.
Here we are at Gold Reef City as parents. And you know what that means? The kids are here to ride and we are here to observe the kids. No routes for us.
Yeah. Please click the. Hello, kiddies. Hello, my kiddies. Atumo funkachi. Hiyo. Say hiyo. Your juice is dripping there. Your juice is dripping, Nana. Drink juice. Drink juicy. We're gonna take you out just now, ne? Nolo? We've arrived, ne? Say hello. Okay, cool. Come.
Oh, paket ko morao,
That's fine. Cool.
Ooh, gee whiz.
Yeah.
This is filthy.
As we enter Gold Reef City, kind reminder that you cannot buy tickets at the gate. Tickets are sold online. So even if you go log onto your phone while you're there and just use your credit card to pay, or your debit card or your check card to pay for the tickets, and then you show them the voucher that gets sent to your phone, and then you actually get given tags that you can use to enter. There's plenty of rides to enjoy, and if it's your birthday, great news, you don't pay. So I think that's a really nice thing. At this stage, Ford South Africa was treating us to some niceties where they said the kids can go grab anything they want inside of the candy store, which I think was a really nice touch. Because, I mean, let's be honest, the cars are about the old people because the people are driving the cars. The comfort is about the passengers, maybe a bit of a driver here and there, but the day here was about the kids and just being around family and also getting to see some of the families of our colleagues in the industry. So here we're just gathering so we can just rolling inside of Gold Reef City. Yeah. Hello, Nolo. I promise these are one of those rides, even when I was a child or a kid, I never used to go to because they always felt boring. But at the end of the day, as parents, we need to also remind ourselves not to be selfish, because the kids might be enjoying this and you'll think does not have the enough thrill. It's because you're an adult. So we tried out this one and it wasn't just us. The small kid and Gia also came through with their baby. Well, she's not a baby anymore. She's almost 2 years old. So, yeah. So, Funkas, which is the nickname we call her, her full names are Butsilo Naila, whichever one you guys like. She didn't enjoy it much because she was crying the entire time. But I understand it was her first time. So, when it's your first time for anything and when you can get a little bit much more overwhelmed by some of the stuff. But otherwise, enjoy. And as you see us enjoying some of the rides inside Gold Reef City. guys not jumping anymore?
Because my boss is
Time out.
carrot.
So inside of this trampoline side of things, they only unfortunately give you only 10 minutes, because also kind reminder that the $2.95 you pay at the gate gives you access to all the rides inside of there, so you don't have to pay individually, unless if it's one of those things where you compete, where you pay money and then you could win like a prize or something like that. But thoroughly the kids enjoyed the day outing, and we hope that this could be something that inspire you and your kids, or even if it's not your kids, like your nieces and nephews, come on, treat them to something like, something like this. It'll be very nice and cool. Like I said, I think we're very lucky because we went through when it was school holidays, and around that time, luckily there's not a lot of kids that are there. They're only there with their parents. But when it's not school holidays, the kids that are there are coming with their buses, and it can get really packed. But nevertheless, everybody got to have their own fair share. So we took a stroll around there, and it was also time for us to go have lunch. But while having lunches, we actually realized there were also other activities to do, like where you could hook a duck here, you pay a bit of money and then you could win something. So here we're at Oldie's Diner, something like that, where we were treated to some beautiful lunch, and I thought it was kids were not tired, but we were. How was that?
Honestly, so exhausting.
It actually makes you realize how unfit we are.
Oh my goodness. Like, we are terribly unfit.
Yeah.
We went in that Jump City thing for
I'm getting a
over.
call. Pause.
This is ginormous. Where do you even start? What am I?
Lucas is also shocked to say, what is that?
Let's not have it yet.
We have
We're
it
gonna
later,
have
ne?
food, ne? I'm one of them,
You need to eat, Focus. No, you must eat your food.
Pizza.
Yes, they did.
How was your day so far? How's your day going?
Good.
What did you enjoy so far?
It was jumping.
The jumping side.
And what about the Shongololo ride? The one you did by yourself?
Yeah.
What about that one? Did you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, young lady?
But I'm here for vibes. Thank you. Whoa, that's a kiddie's pizza.
Thank you.
Wild.
Yeah, the food at Oldie's Diner is a lot. A kid's pizza is large, but you know what? Kids love food, and food make kids happy, and they help them grow. So if you watched the video up to this far, I'd like to again appreciate you. No matter how many views we get on this channel, this is a work in progress. We're hoping to get to 10,000 subscribers before the end of the year. So if you haven't subscribed, like the comment, please do so. Here's a 1-minute reel that I posted on Instagram that sums up everything you've seen on this video so far. Spend a day with us at Reef City, but how do we get there? We're invited by Ford South Africa when they're launching their Dark Edition Ford Territory, coming in at 733,000. I'll tell you later what's new in the car. Reef City charges 295 Rand per person, and tickets can only be bought online. It's an ideal theme park to go and enjoy with your friends and family, offering you plenty of rides and activities you can do with your little ones. Your children will need to be supervised at all times. We decided to give the trampoline park a chance, and we did some bouncing, which was quite fun, but some kids might need to grow a bit before they enjoy it further. I did my fair chance there and I was tired. So here's what's new in the new Ford Territory Dark Edition. 19-inch Albany black wheels, gloss black finishes, black side mirrors, black seats with orange stitching, 360 camera, beautiful interior, making it one of the most ideal SUVs for family with style. You don't have to worry about packing a lunchbox because there's plenty of restaurants there for you to pick from. We were treated like VIPs with Forte South Africa at Oldie's Diner, enjoyed our lunch. Kind reminder that the entrance fee allows you to explore and enjoy all the rides inside the theme park. It was a fun day that I encourage you to do with your friends and family. Remember to keep the park clean, and a huge high five to Forte South Africa for the invite. Yep, that's my handle. Please like, follow and subscribe on all social media channels, TikTok and everywhere. These are some of the photos that we took. when we went to Gold Reef City with Forte South Africa. As per always, we appreciate the invites. Some of these places that these OEMs or manufacturers send us to, honestly, even at our own will, we would not have covered them entirely. That's why we always appreciate these invites. Thank you for watching.